is a thrill that a true car lover feels from the power, agility, and responsiveness of a truly fine automobile. We in America are at a time when concern for safety and environment are threatening much of what makes men love cars. Here we test an Oldsmobile 442 convertible, a car that has just about everything that car lovers love.
Convertibles have been on the way out for years, yet this Olds is clean, husky, and handsome. The front is uncluttered, with a down-to-business feeling about it. It's a muscle machine, and they haven't tried to hide it. The 442 sits wide on the road, big enough to enjoy even if you have friends. Under the hood, the biggest of the big in the cubic inch race, the Olds 455 Cube V8, with all the goodies that have made W30 synonymous with power. It's a strong, smooth engine that's always ready to put the torque where you need it. We knew it'd run. It gave us 0 to 30 in 2.7 seconds, the kind of acceleration you may never use until that one time on the road. The 442 stopped the clock at 4.9 seconds for 0 to 50. It always came on straight and sure. 0 to 70 is a long haul, but the Olds did it in 7.3 seconds. It all proves that the juice is there if you ever need it to get out of the way. They're no good if they don't handle. The Olds dance through the tight pylon course like a ballerina. Never a loss of control. Minimum body roll, quick, sure steering. If this car runs the pylons like this, it'll forgive any sudden movement of the wheel on the highway. It'll do what a good car is supposed to. A slow motion look at that again, and it appears easy. Notice how the front and rear stay together. The Oldsmobile engineers have done this one right on. It's a 3,600-pound brute, but it steers and handles like a lightweight. Front-wheel disc brakes have been a blessing to strong cars. This 442 stopped from 30 miles an hour in 37 feet. 30 doesn't sound like much until you have to throw the anchor out. It took our driver 87 feet to halt the Olds at 50 miles an hour. There's still time enough for a heads-up driver. 70 miles per hour is fast. We've all been on highways where it's the cruising speed. The Olds used up 191 feet to a standstill from 70. When you're driving that fast, you better leave some room. Oh, that convertible and that great feeling of freedom. On the tight corners, it sat low, went where it was sent. Spinning a car out in reverse is the best test of stability there is. And the 442 came out of this one like a champ. If it doesn't misbehave here, it never will. An expert driver can make any car do tricks, but it was especially easy in this Oldsmobile. There wasn't a button on it that didn't come from the factory. Nothing that any buyer couldn't order. And the stock heavy-duty suspension was all that anyone would ever need for the security and enjoyment of hard cornering. Finely engineered suspension will never be on the anti-auto list. It doesn't add to the pollution, and it doesn't make a car anything but safer and more pleasurable to drive. The 442 W30 suspension is one of the best. No, we haven't said anything bad about this car. Matter of fact, we've kind of enjoyed throwing it the accolades. Sure, we could have nitpicked about the ashtray or the rear legroom or something, but there was so much to like in the 442. And we're going to miss what progress takes from it.
This is the Supercar Showdown 85 videotape. These tapes were shot in May 3rd and 4th in Bowling Green, Kentucky at Beech Bend International Raceway. The video tapes were shot by Emilio Polici, one of the finest cameramen in the world. The Showdown was conceived by Carcraft magazine originally. They ran it 3 times with limited success. Sometimes the cars that would show up were hesitant to run them because they were just too pretty and too nice. And other times there was some real illegitimate supercars there. When the call went out this time, it was specifically for box stock automobiles with very few modifications. A couple of which were allowed were electric fuel pumps, any DOT tire, but no headers, no aftermarket carburetors, and just about everything else had to be completely stock. A full exhaust system, although aftermarket mufflers were allowed. 52 cars entered, and 46 cars showed up for the race. The tape you're seeing here is May 3rd, on Friday, and what we're doing here is getting all lined up for the cover shoot of Car Review magazine. Donald Farr was there, the editor of Car Review, and was shooting from a cherry picker that's off camera. The lineup procedure here was a little hard to get organized, but it finally got done. The full complement of cars weren't here yet on Friday, but those that had arrived all came out, hopefully, of course, wanting to get their car into the magazines as prominently as they could. This 68 Super B belongs to Mike Gott of Indianapolis. Beautiful restored Hemi car, beautifully detailed. Ended up being the 9th fastest car, running a best of 14:18 at 100 miles an hour. Mike is a member of the Hemi Owners Association, and just a dynamite car. Daytona belonged to Dave Jones of Indianapolis. Jack Schnitzer's 63 Polara Max Wedge car. Fantastic story behind this car. It was originally purchased by an old gentleman in Florida to tow his boat. Has power windows on it. Beautiful car. This car belongs to Kay Tangen, my sweet darling wife. It's Dan Jensen, 71 Pontiac T37, 455 HO, second fastest car there. Ran a best of 13:47 at 104. Original car had less than 200 miles on it. There's also some new car representation there. Big block Corvette with the optional wheel package. '85 Corvette. Hank Weigart out of Maple Heights, Ohio. '65 GTO. Greg Meagler from Bowling Green was runner-up. is Dennis Jensen.
You want us to take a picture of you in the bucket truck? Yeah.
It's Diane Gray's car, the only husband-wife team that attended and both ran cars. It's Kevin Rochelle's 67, 375 horse, 396 4-speed Camaro. Ran exceedingly well. Beautiful car. All original, right down to the fuel line. The part that really blew me away about Jack's car here was the power windows. I often wondered what the old guy thought the first time he drove it out of the dealership after he bought it. '71 Cuda convertible belonged to George Borders in Lexington, Kentucky. Here the drivers all posed next to their car with their muscles flexed. We were all hopeful that this particular shot would be the cover of the car review issue, but it turned out that because of the time involved, there was no chance to get it on the cover, and it was used as the lead-in shot for the article. Squeaking you hear in the background is the antiquated cherry picker being used by the photographer. After the photo session, they said we could make some short burnout quarter track passes. No lights were set up. This will impress you. George Porter's Lexington, Kentucky. Ended up to be the 23rd fastest car. 275 horse, 340. Ran a best of 1479. There's the other half of the husband-wife team that attended. Richard Gray out of New Orleans ended up being the 17th fastest car, 7442, 455 W30, 370 horse automatic. Ran a best of 1465 at 95 miles an hour. Richard and his wife are really great people. Dennis Jensen out of Grand Rapids, one half of the Jensen brothers combination. Absolutely pristine example. 70 GTO Judge 400 Ram Air 4, 370 horse automatic. Ran a best of 14 flat at 102. Car runs and looks good. Although it says 307 on a fender, this was a 300 horse 350. This is Dan Jensen. This car's made many passes down the quarter mile. Dan's very accomplished and has it sorted out real well. I suspect that the suspension is just a tad looser than what it came from the factory. The meet was run in conjunction with the Buick Grand Sport Nationals. There were over 400 Buick Grand Sports in attendance at the track, in addition to the Supercar contestants.
Park facility and to the Supercar Showdown. We'd like to welcome Carcraft Magazine, Car Review Magazine, and welcome to the GS Nationals. The Dodge RT in the left-hand lane and the Plymouth Barracuda in the right-hand lane. We have a lane 100 mile an hour on the top end, right-hand lane 94.73.
We were to be allowed 4 time trial runs in the morning prior to the start of the round-robin eliminations.
Staging lines, let's run a little slower pace, please. We did not get the tree cleared on the last run. Dodge, right-hand lane, 66 Bell on the left-hand lane. And the right-hand lane runs through with the 15-15. Left-hand lane is 1782. Right-hand lane goes through at 90 mile an hour. Left-hand lane goes through at 90 mile an hour. Victim of some wheel spin. On the line now, AMC product in the right-hand lane and a 66 or 67 Buick GS. Looks like 67 GS 400.
You can hear the rather partial transport crowd on the side whenever a Buick takes the lead.
Okay, left lane goes through with 1443. Right-hand lane for the AMC product of 1519 and 95 mile an hour in the left-hand lane, 94.93 in the right-hand lane. On the line now, 442 and a 70 model Buick GS in the right-hand lane.
Leroy Savely in the 442, a 70 W30 370 horse. The fastest Oldsmobile there, ran a 1407.
Staging line, slow the race down, please. Starting line, we need to slow it down. We just run them through too fast. You only got one man on the top end right that time, so give Morris some time.
Firebird is Jim Phillips from Birmingham, Alabama. 455, 300 horse, 4-speed. 22nd fastest car, 1479 at 97.50 was his best time during the meet.
Starting line, remember that there's only one person on the top end recording time, so we're going to have to slow it down.
Oops.
Couple of Chevrolet products going in it now. Left lane goes through with 1430 at 101.35 miles an hour. Right hand lane at 1461 at 97.29 miles an hour. AMC product in the left-hand lane. On the line, it looks like a 63 Dodge 2-door hardtop. Left-hand lane gets there first, 1497 at 95.33. Right-hand lane is 15.82 at 82.41 mile an hour. In the right-hand lane is Dan Jensen in a 71 T37. And in the left-hand lane, it's Joe Smith in a 71 Javelin with 401 automatic. Whole lot of smoke in the bleach box area for Dan Jensen in the right-hand lane. Dan Jensen in the right-hand lane has a 455 high output. HO motor. Jumps out to a healthy lead. And goes through with the 1363. ET in the right-hand lane at 104.52 miles an hour. Left-hand lane at 15.13 and 91.09. In the left-hand lane, Ken McCain. In the right-hand lane, Kevin Burchell in the 67 Camaro.
On the far side is Kenneth McCann from Louisville, 69 Rambler, 390, 315 horse, 4-speed car. Ran a 1468 at 95. Was the 19th quickest car there and was really a pretty example of the Rambler Scramblers.
Right-hand lane goes through with the winning time 14.31 at 98.68 miles an hour. Left-hand lane of 15.40 at 90.63 miles an hour. Racers, you must have your tech card filled out and your release signed. We're glad to have everybody here today. Look forward to seeing you the weekend of May 31st through June the 2nd when the Popular Hot Rodding Magazine Sports Nationals, the NHRA Sports Nationals, will be here at Beech Raceway Park. I'd like to see all of you come back and visit with us that weekend here at Beech Bend, the Sports Nationals, NHRA now, May 31st to June 2nd. Red light in the left-hand lane on the Mustang and Corvette off the track. Right-hand lane goes through with 15 flat, a mile an hour of 92.68. Left-hand lane, 18.71 and 92.30 mile an hour. Whatever. Both cars have the same color. The left-hand lane is the 70 Mustang Boss, and the right-hand lane, Ed Myers, is the 69 with the 428 Super Cobra Jet and a 4-speed. So a pair of Mustangs coming at you.
This was a fastest Ford there, 69 Mach 1, 335 horse, 428 Super CJ 4-speed. Ran a best of 1439. Ed Meyer, Huntingburg, Indiana. Absolutely one of the finest Mustang examples I've ever seen. Detailed to absolutely to the max, right down to the correct tag on the radiator cap indicating the antifreeze level. Gorgeous car.
You versus anybody. The UGS Nationals. Run what you run. The 428 has to lead the right-hand lane. Goes through with 1520 at 93.45, and the Boss 302 in the left-hand lane a 16.25 at 91.09. Coming to that line now is a 68 Dodge Super Bee with a Hemi and an automatic, a beautifully restored car, Hemi B. It belongs to Mitt Ott, a 6 Mike Ott, can't read the writing here, 68 Dodge Super Bee. And in the left-hand lane, car number 55 is Paul Harsh in a a 70 Plymouth Superbird with the 440, 390 horsepower 3-deuce option, and 446 pack. So left-hand lane is small, harsh, or hard, H-A-R-S-B it looks like, or S-H. So a couple Mopar products on the line now. 70 Plymouth Superbird in the left-hand lane, and in the right-hand lane, 68 Dodge Hemi Super Beech. Left-hand lane goes a little car now, and Super Beech and Hemi in the right-hand lane got the lead. Goes through and stops the timers with an ET of 1469. Left-hand lane has 1604. Mile-hour in right-hand lane 99.22. Mile-hour for the 440 Daytona, or Superbird, a 90.27 in the left-hand lane. Ford in the right-hand lane. So a couple of girls going at it right here. The tree's coming down. They're off and running.
It's Deborah Thomas in the Chevelle, Yellow Chevelle, Indianapolis. 396, 325 horse, ran a best of 1603 at 87 miles an hour.
Right-hand lane had a 17.35. Left-hand lane with 350 went through there at 80 mile an hour, 80.21. Right-hand lane 82.87. It's the Pontiac Firebird Trans Am, which is Matt Ward, 80 Trans Am with the 301 turbo charged engine and the automatic transmission. So an 81 Trans Am in the left-hand lane.
Matt Ward got the long distance award. He came all the way from Modesto,
John
California.
Buoff in the right-hand lane, and in the left-hand lane, Matt Ward. In the right-hand lane, a 15.56. In the left-hand lane, a 17.45. Left-hand lane at 80.07. Right-hand lane, 90.81. Now, again, let me remind all Supercar Showdown guys, hold on to your time slip. Hold on to your time slip. Okay, 442 in the right-hand lane, the 7 miles. Going to get there with 14.84, 14.84 at 95.03. Left-hand lane, 18.40 at 62.15 miles an hour for the little Mustang. In hub combination, the aluminum hub, 8-bolt pattern, and then the steel rim that bolted to the aluminum hub. And this was an option on the early model Pontiac. 65 Pontiac Catalina 2+2 with 421 output in the left-hand lane.
Michael McCarthy with the Pontiac,
84 Camaro in the right-hand lane.
Pontiac, Michigan. Ran a best of 1563. It was a 376 horse, 421 HO.
On the top
With
end,
an
the
automatic.
left-hand lane gets there first with 16.06, a mile an hour of 87.04. In the right-hand lane, he had a 17.72 and a mile an hour of 74.01. There and stops the timers with the 13.67. Mile an hour, 101.92. So you guarantee S numbers has something to cheer about. Left-hand lane, a 15.08. Mile an hour, 94.83. Come to the line. at Beech Raceway Park do not let you cross the starting line on your burnouts. Do not cross the starting line on your burnouts. You have plenty of area to do your burnouts before you approach the starting line, and don't cross it and then try to back up. AMX to the right-hand lane gets the bike. Both tires. AMX has the lead. He's going to get there first. AMX stops the timers on the far end with a 15.38, mile an hour of 89.46. Left-hand lane 16.64, mile an hour of 87.97. With the 4-speed. So Chevy versus Chevy on the line right now. All right, the tree's coming down. Racers and participants in the Sports National, not in the Sports National, excuse me, at the Supercar Showdown. A whole lot of your ET will be in your reaction time coming off the starting line. Better reaction times than one that gets there first, 9 times out of 10. Come the line down the left-hand lane, car number 0. The red light left-hand lane. People standing on the wall. Left-hand lane gets off the line first. Now, everybody, please move behind the fence. People that, probably the only 2 people allowed on the grass area would be the photographers from Car Review magazine and Car Craft magazine. Come to the line now is a Dodge Daytona 60. Dave Jones to the left. Dave Henry with 2 4-barrels. Corner AMB is going to charge on the top end. And on the top end, let's see, it's the right-hand lane first. 15.14, mile an hour of 91.18. Left-hand lane at 14.63, mile an hour of 99.23. That's the case with the quicker ET in the left-hand lane. But the AMC got him off the line. Driving a 68 Biscayne, Chevrolet Biscayne with a 427 and a 4-speed. And in the right-hand lane is Gary Thomas driving a 70 AMX with a 390 and a 4-speed.
The track was exceedingly slippery. I tried everything. In this run, I elected to start out in 2nd gear, and it turned out to be the best run that I put together the whole meet.
Chevrolet Biscayne lets the gasoline out of the tank in the left-hand lane. And stops the timer to the 14.04 in the left-hand lane, mile an hour of 98.90. And in the right-hand lane, a 15.37 with a mile an hour of 95.23. In that car, 71 T37 with a 455 high output automatic. Dan made a pass a while ago, and the car certainly motors on. So you got an Olds 442 in the left-hand lane with a W30 option. And in the right-hand lane, a Pontiac T37 with the 455 high output option. So it's Oldsmobile versus Pontiac. Okay, the T37 got him off the line. On the top end, it's a 13.47 in the right. 85 GTO in the left-hand lane.
The Chevelle ended up to be the third fastest car. It's Jay Brown from Liberty, Kentucky. 375 horse, 396 4-speed. Ran a best of 1391 at 103. Real pretty car. Truly can be proud.
Right-hand lane first, 14.25. And left-hand lane, a 14.37 at 96.77.
There's Chuck Hansen with a yellow shirt on from Carcraft magazine.
And we welcome you to Beech Raceway Park. And we're thoroughly enjoying the Supercar Showdown this morning. We're also happy to have Chuck Hansen from Carcraft magazine here and Donald Barr from Car Review magazine here. And a bunch of beautifully restored 60s, 70s model factory muscle cars in the Supercar Showdown. And I believe the AMC prize in the right-hand lane this year. Left-hand lane gets there first at 14.99 at 97.50. Right-hand lane at 16.01 at 85.06. Chevy. And the tree's coming down. Right-hand lane gets there first with 15.45 at 91.09 mile an hour. Left-hand lane at 16.03 and 87.37. Right-hand lane gets there first with an ET of 14.38, mile an hour at 97.08. Left-hand lane gets there with left-hand lane crossed over to the right-hand lane. Looks like Chevy Camaro in the left-hand lane, 350 and 4-speed. Supercar Showdown, 1985 Supercar Showdown here at Beech Raceway Park. We look forward to it. Magazine, Sports Nationals. Right-hand lane's going to get there first. Right-hand lane stops timers with an ET of 14.60, mile an hour of 100.22. Left-hand lane goes through at a 21.48, mile an hour of 38.56. The result. Red light started, left-hand lane. Right-hand lane gets there first, 17.63, mile an hour at 76.20. Left-hand lane, 18.43, mile an hour 4-speed from down in Alabama. So you got an AMC product in the left-hand lane and a Camaro in the right-hand lane. Red light start. Come to line down, GTO, 70 model, 3 Polara, a 426 with a max wedge and automatic. So a 63 Dodge Polara, 426 max wedge. This is one of the old factory muscle cars. So a 70 GTO, Mike James in the left-hand lane. And in the right-hand lane, the 63 Dodge. coming down. Both racers off the line. Dodge had a little quick reaction. And on the top end is the left-hand lane first with 14.93, a mile an hour of 94.04. Right-hand lane at a 16.73, a mile an hour of 51.34. Yellow red light jumps out to an unfair advantage. CTO is going to get there first. He stops the tires with a 14.45, mile an hour of 96.87. In the right-hand lane, you had 15.30. In big stage one out of Pennsylvania, a couple of Buicks fixing to go at it. Both of them 70 models. Don't get four time trials. That's the limit. John Chamberlain red lights in the left-hand lane, but he charges on the top end. He stops the tires first with an ET of 13.75 and a mile an hour of 1.46. Right-hand lane. The judge gets there first, 14.18, mile an hour of 100 flat. Right-hand lane for the GSX, 15.59 and 88.75. And that's Steve Cush with the 68 Chevy GT, a 428 with an automatic. At 96.15 mile an hour. Left-hand lane at 15.11 at 96.05. And in the right-hand lane, 7-1 Gatlin of Joe Smith, 401 and automatic. Challenger compared to his close off the line. 446 back. Looks like had a Dana 60 rear end underneath it. Big, strong Mopar product. Coming line now in the left-hand lane will be Corvette versus Supercar on the line here. The Corvette's holding its own against the big 440, 6-pack. Gets there first with 15.13 in the left-hand lane at 92.59 miles an hour. In the right-hand lane at 15.75 at 90.63. Showdown. Just remind you of the 60s. When you see a couple of Hemi products on the line, big 69 Daytona in the left-hand lane, the 68 Super B, Dodge Super B in the right-hand lane. A couple of Dodge products going at it. Both of them powered by the big 426 Hemi with the automatic. And on the top end, it's the left-hand lane there first with 14.47 at 100.78. The right-hand lane at 14.62 at 100.11. Like Leroy Sabley with a 70, 442, a 430, option W430 and the a W30 option with the 455. I'll get it right in a minute. And Chevelle on the left-hand lane first with the 13.91 and a 33.21. Right-hand lane at 14.19 and 97.50. Coming to the line now in the left-hand lane is Jim Phillips driving a 72 Formula with a 455 and a 4-speed. In the right-hand lane, it's Debbie Thomas driving a 67 Chevelle with the 396 and automatic. And they're off and running. Chevelle's got the lead. Participants in the Supercar Showdown, remember that you're allowed 4 time trials, then we will begin elimination. Right-hand lane is there with a 16.61, a mile an hour of 84.98. Left-hand lane a 16.73, a 78.26. And with an automatic, and in the right-hand lane, ladies and gentlemen, Mike McCarty, 65 Catalina 2+2, a 421 with the high output engine and the automatic. So a couple of 65 Pontiacs on the line. Big body Catalina in the right-hand lane and the GTO in the left-hand lane. GTO is going to get there first. It goes through and stops the timer with an ET of 14.52, mile an hour of 95.64. Right-hand lane a 16.32 at 86.53. And the 71 Mustang of John Uoff's 351 Boss with the 4-speed. And it's one of the Myers Mustangs in the left-hand lane. I believe it's the 302 Boss Mustang. And the left-hand lane gets there first. Stops tires with a 15.09. Mile an hour 98.03. Right-hand lane a 70 AMC with a 390 and a 4-speed. So that T37 in the left-hand lane. Mighty quick car. Okay, the Pontiac's going to get there first. They stop the timers with the 13.53. Mile an hour of 104.65. Right-hand lane 14.82 and 97.2. Superb McKinney with automatic. In the left-hand lane, Rick Smith, 70 AMX, 360 with the 4-speed. AMX gets out there quick. Any Superbird in the right-hand lane, open tire.
May have made a mistake before. That's Lee Dixon from Lafayette, Tennessee.
And 93.45. And in the right-hand lane, a 15.45 and 98.68. In the right-hand lane, Bob Hankin, a 68 Chevrolet Biscayne, a 427 with a 4-speed. So there's your plain Jane Biscayne, 2-door. Probably doesn't even have a radio. 427 4-speed.
It had a radio. But what it didn't have is it didn't have a free-flowing exhaust system.
Spectators and participants this morning to the Supercar Showdown. We'd like to
The
welcome
motor
the
get up to
GS
like
Club.
5,800 RPM, and it was just like running into a wall of marshmallows.
And this afternoon we'll be doing a road race.
Plus the driver was a little rusty.
Still in routine in the right-hand lane. He misses the gear. And the Buick's going to catch him on the top end. Motor's on back. Stops the timer with a 15.94 mile an hour of 87.46. Right-hand lane at 20.4. Kevin Burchell, 67 Camaro. And in the right-hand lane, car number 55, that's Paul Harsh, driving the 70 Camaro. Goes through 15.55, mile an hour, 91.18. Kevin Burchell, and like Guerrero, 396. Goes through with 14.21. Down the left-hand lane is Dennis Jensen driving a beautiful 70 GTO Judge, 400 cubic inch Ram Air 4 motor with automatic. A whole lot of smoke for Chuck Hansen and his camera. In the right-hand lane, it's Jay Brown driving 67 Chevelle, 396 with the 4-speed. So a couple of General Motors products. Pontiac in the left-hand lane, Chevy in the right-hand lane, fixing to go at it. Red light start for the judge. On the top end, 14 flat for the judge, mile an hour of 102.27, right-hand lane, 14.21 and 102.27. Identical mile an hour, Shelby 68 Shelby GT with the 428 automatic. And in the right-hand lane, it's Gary Meager with the 65 GTO 389 at the automatic.
Get lost, just misplaced.
Right-hand lane, 14.71, 95.94. Left-hand lane of 15.22 at 93.94. For the buyers, I believe that's the car number 25, 7.94. At 92.30, right-hand lane at 16.27 and 91.64. Superbird with the Hemi and automatic. The Plymouth Superbird is there with 1488 at 97.93. Right-hand lane, 18.41 and 72.99. Max Wedge with automatic. In the right-hand lane is Tony Glassman driving a 70 AMC, a 390 with a 4-speed. Now, if you're in the area, please come to the tire. Dave Powell from the Lexington, Kentucky, if you're around the entire area, please come up to the tire, please. The right-hand lane gets there first, 14.87, 72.99 mile an hour. Left-hand lane, 15.24 at 97.61 miles an hour. 2 is Bob Frisco, a 70 Buick 455 and automatic. In the right-hand lane is Ken McCann driving 69 Hurst SC. That's the Scrambler, 390 and a 4-speed. Buick's going to get there first. Stops Tyrers with an EG of 15.11, mile an hour of 94.24. Right-hand lane of 14.99, mile an hour of 95.13. That's a 71 Mustang, 351 Bossburg with a 4-speed. It looks like he experienced difficulties pulled over the right-hand side of the track. And it looks like he's going to shut it down. The Hemi Superbird goes through with 14.85. It's
Corvette belongs to David Conley, Central City, Kentucky. 370 horse LT1, 4-speed car. Ran a best of 14:35, 100 miles an hour. Ended up being
We welcome spectators and racers alike to the Supercar Showdown. The left-hand lane is there with 14.33 at 98.88. Right-hand lane is 16.27 at 92.68 miles an hour. Ken Martin driving a 70 Buick with a 455 and automatic. And in the right-hand lane is car number 51. That's Mike Zinke driving a 67 Buick with a 400 and automatic. Racers, if you need to do a burnout, do it in the water box area. And David Lightfoot is there spraying the water, but don't be pouring down any traction compound. Do your burnouts in the water box area. There is a hose right there. David Lightfoot will keep it watered up. And that's where you do your burnout area. And the rest of the car requested follow those rules. The 67 GS 400's got a healthy lead. Mike Zinke in the right-hand lane. He stops tires with 1490 at 71.59. And in the left-hand lane, a 15.83 at 89.37. Jensen, a couple of brothers here, driving a 71 T37 with a 455 H-hole automatic. And earlier today, he held low ET. And then John Chamberlain came back with the great 13.38. Let's watch the T37 in the left-hand lane and see what kind of ET he gets on this run, because that's what it looks like it's shaping up to be. Pontiac T37 left-hand lane of Dan Jensen, 455 high output automatic. Okay, it looks like the T37 in the left-hand lane gets there first. Stops timers with a 13.47, mile an hour of 103.80. Beautifully intense. The cheer valve that had quicker ET out of John Chamberlain's car, 14.02 at 102.38 in the right-hand lane for the judge. Farrell, 396 and a 4-speed. Evans up from Alabama. Kevin comes out to a healthy lead. 396 sets sail for top end and stops the timers with 14.15. Mile an hour at 98.9. Left-hand lane is 17.52 at 77.38. All right, down there. Participants in the Supercar Showdown. Participants in the Supercar Showdown. Meet Chuck Green behind the bridge for a meeting. He has a box. We're fixing to do a drawing. Meet Chuck Green in the blue t-shirt. You participants in the Supercar Showdown. On the line now, Dave Conway. And he's driving a 66 Chevelle. We'll see what it goes through the traps at. Looks like he's slowing down. It's the gear or something. Stops the timer with an 18.74. Towards down. Big car. Don't go back to the muscle car. Get the red light coming off the line. We're going to get a time on it anyway. Travis Miller is the left-hand lane. And he goes through with an ET of 16.16 and a mile an hour of 89. So he rolls 4-speed, doesn't miss a gear, goes across the line with an ET of 13.96. Mile an hour of 101.01.
There were a couple of exhibition cars there. Spirit Grand Sport. Most of them were out there.
Dallas Jones to the tire, please. Dallas Jones to the tire, please.
What a difference 10 more inches of tire, 1,000 pounds less weight, and some open tires can make.
And he sails through the traps with an ET of 10.62. What a run. Mile an hour, 140.
This is the start of the first round.
In the left-hand lane, ladies and gentlemen, car number 33, Leroy Sabley, driving the 1970 442 W30 option, 455 cubic inches and an automatic. In the right-hand lane is car number 16, Kevin Burchell, 67 Camaro with 396 and a 4-speed. So here we go. First race, first round of the Supercar Showdown, Elimination. The Camaro first with 14.07, mile an hour 98.14. In the left-hand lane, 14.19, mile an hour. You red light, you will be eliminated. So don't go red light. Let's play fair. A heads-up start, no handicap, and we did a drawing for the pairing. This was your decision. Red light, you lose. On the line now, car runner number 1 in the right-hand lane, it's Dave Jones, driving 69 Daytona with an Hemi automatic. And in the left-hand lane, car number 52, Bob Frisco, driving 1970 Buick with 455.
The Daytona was the fastest Mopar present. Did run a best of 1396.
First, the Dodge in the right-hand lane with 14.15 at 101.92. Left-hand lane for the Buick GS, 14.86 at 94.63. 70 Superbird with 446 pack. And in the right-hand lane, it's Gary Thomas driving the 1970 AMX, a 390 and a 4-speed. Red light start in the right-hand lane. Safety thing. That's why the red light came on when the second caution or the second yellow. On the top end, it's a 17.32 in the right-hand lane, but he red lighted left-hand lane at 14.86. 51 in the left-hand lane, it's Mike Zinke driving a 67 Buick with a 400 and an automatic. And in the right-hand lane, it's car number 10, Dennis Jensen, driving the 1970 GTO with 400 Ram Air 4 and an automatic. Racers and spectators, the red light loses. We're running heads up, Supercar versus Supercar, Buick on the line versus the Pontiac GTO Judge. Let's stage him up. And the GTO Judge in the right-hand Chamberlain driving a 70 stage 1, 455 with an automatic. Let's stage him up. Okay, the tree's coming down. Bell left-hand lane, keep go. Stage 1. Stage 1 got the lead. Both races get a green light start, and the 13.71 for John Chamberlain in the right-hand lane. Left-hand lane, 14.5 Hank Wingate driving an 85 Corvette at 350 and 4-speed. And in the left-hand lane is Lee Dixon driving an Hemi Superbird, a 1970 Hemi Superbird with an automatic. So Lee Dixon left-hand lane, Hank Wingate right-hand lane. 85 Corvette versus a 70 Plymouth Hemi Superbird. Green light start, both races. Left-hand lane takes the lead win with 14.52 and 100.11. Right-hand lane, 15.36 and 92.2. A Hemi with the automatic. And in the right-hand lane is Matt Ward driving an 80 Trans Am, a 301 and a turbo and an automatic. Pontiac Trans Am, and the Hemi set sail to the top end. What a strong Hemi. He crosses the finish line with a 14.52 at 100.11. The winner in the left-hand lane, right-hand lane is 17.64 at 78 time first SC Rambler, a 390 with the 4-speed. And in the right-hand lane, it's Jim Phillips driving a 72 Pontiac Formula Firebird, a 455 with the 4-speed. You lose, but if you red light, you lose also. And on the top end, it's the left-hand lane with a 14.93. Now an hour 894.83. Right-hand lane, a 14.7. Driving a 68 AMX. 340 with the automatic. And in the right-hand lane, it's car number 25, and that's Ron Meyer driving a 70 Mustang, Boss 302 with a 4-speed.
There were 3 Mustangs in attendance with bosses like that. They were all beautiful. They were all friends.
And on the far end, it's going to be the left-hand lane bird with a wind at 15.86, mile an hour at 86.87. Right-hand lane, a 91 Mallory Scott Graham, a 68 Camaro. And in the right-hand lane, 27, Ed Meyer, 69 Mustang, 428 Super Cobra Jet with the 4-speed. So with the Mustang, May 4th in the 1985 Supercar Showdown, and that 428 Mustang of Ed Meyer is going to get the win. He goes through with a 14.39 at 100.55. Left-hand lane in the Mustang, and in the right-hand lane it looks like number 15, Joe Smith, driving a 71 Javelin with 401 and automatic. Okay, the Javelin in the right-hand lane is going to get the win. He goes through with a 14.82, mile an hour of 92.11. Left-hand lane, 15.72 at 91.3, LT1. And in the left-hand lane is car number 14, Rick Smith, driving a 70 AMX, 360 and a 4-speed. Register at 426. And car number 8, Mike McCarty, the 65 Catalina 2+2 with 421. Grudge racers, we're ready for you to line up and start lining up. Both cars hit the green light. And it looks like it's going to be the Dodge Polara. He gets there first with a 14.85 at 99.44 miles an hour. In the left-hand lane, car number 35, Debbie Thomas, driving a 67 Chevelle with a 396 and automatic. And Travis Miller driving a 1964 Galaxy 427 with 4 barrels. Grudge racers, we need to start lining up to the right-hand side. Lane 1 and Richard Lashley, make sure you bring your tech cards. They have to be signed. They have to be signed and turned in before we can let you run. All right, right-hand lane gets a win, a 15.13 at 90.81 mile an hour. Left-hand lane, a 16.42 and 85.1. Stands on the right-hand side of the drag strip are all on. The people on the left-hand side of the drag strip can cross the bridge and come to the left-hand lane. It's Mike James driving a 70 GTO 400 with automatic in the right-hand lane. Looks like car number 22, Roger Martin driving a 71 Buick GSX with 450